we've got to do a review somewhere. What is the first review this week? We did the House with a Clock in its Walls.
Let's do it.
Okay, are you aware of this film at all? Because I thought I was.
I haven't seen it yet. I do want to watch it. It looks goosebumpy.
Right, okay.
But with Eli Roth.
The obvious thing, right, you've picked up on 2 points there, actually. Firstly, yes, Jack Black being the star of it does give it a certain goosebumpsy-like tone, and he does play that same kind of a role. And yes, this is directed by Eli Roth. And if you're wondering, does that mean Lorenza turns up? Yes, she does.
Is that his missus?
That's his wife, yeah, who keeps turning up in every film.
Was she in Knock Knock?
She was in Knock Knock. Yeah, she was the one who wasn't Anna de Armas. Yeah, because you remember you watched that film, you're like, I wonder which one of these two is going to be the breakout. And I kind of had money on Lorenza, to be honest, but it did turn out to be Anna. Right, so The House with the Clock in its Walls, which is based on quite a stylized novel, I think, from the 70s. It follows a young orphan named Louis Barnevelt, who is played by Owen Vaccaro, who you might remember as the son from, I think, Bad Moms. You know, the sort of cutesy little dorky son.
Yeah.
You know, the one who likes the girl and he's supposed to punch her or something because Mel Gibson tells him to. I forget. But anyway, he is a young orphan.
What? Mel Gibson. You said Bad Mums.
Oh, sorry, no.
The other one.
The other one. Am I thinking of Daddy's Home?
Yeah.
Am I thinking of the dad one?
Is he the kid from Daddy's Home?
He might be the kid from Daddy's Home.
They're both terrible films. They're both terrible sequels.
They're both terrible sequels. I have more time for Daddy's Home than I do Bad Moms Christmas, but never mind. Okay, so, right, back to the point. Owen Vaccaro is a young orphan, Louis Barnevelt, whose parents meet their tragic demise. He is sent to live with his mum's estranged brother, played by Jack Black, who has this big, creepy-ass house. Massive, gothic, straight out of a Tim Burton movie house, but a bit more colourful. And every night, the walls tick, and the paintings move, and something's not quite right in this house. Here is a clip of Jack Black trying to cover up that little fact.
Don't I have to have dinner before I'm allowed to have cookies?
Well, why not just eat cookies for dinner? They're far more delicious.
I know, it's just, we have these house rules.
Well, not in this house. There's no bedtime, bath time, or meal time. You can eat cookies till you throw up for all I care. You'll see. Things are quite different here.
I had a lot of fun with this, to be honest. I went in...
I think it looks like a lot of fun.
Well, I didn't know about the Eli Roth thing, I'm not going to lie.
Well, you didn't know that he directed it?
I did not know that Eli Roth had directed this. I
thought I told you about it.
I was sat on a Saturday morning screening with notebook on my lap, pumpkin spice latte in hand, and I was putting the notes in the release date and the director in my notes. And I looked it up on IMDb 5 minutes before this film started, and it says Eli Roth. I went, huh? People can do anything with IMDb these days. Like, you can really put anything on. And then I noticed, I think it was a cinematographer, someone that had worked with Eli Roth before. I was like, oh, okay, so it really is an Eli Roth film. Okay, so weird thing here. It's not got any of his hallmarks in there at all. It feels as detached from the Eli Roth personality that we know as Death Wish did. You know, the Death Wish remake that was, 4 months ago?
Yeah, so he must have shot these like back to back.
You get that impression, but it does. A lot more effort did go into this, very visibly. There's a great production design in there.
Looks like Amberlin-y.
It is something of that 80s fantasy thing, with a bit of Lemony Snicket thrown in, because obviously you've got the obvious influence with the orphan child being sent to live with the estranged relative. And of course, magic has to play an element. Jack Black's got this brilliantly sassy BFF, who's, I won't tell you her backstory, she was played by Cate Blanchett.
Carte Blanche.
Yeah, and I'm just going to say, if they stuck Cate Blanche just front and centre on the trailer, just her black background, in costume, and because she plays it not entirely unlike Hela from Thor Ragnarok, I said the Dark World there. If it had just been her in her costume from this movie with a black background saying, I'm going to play a sassy something for, 90 minutes, that would have just sold me the movie there and then.
Yeah, I'd have watched that.
Yeah, if you then had directed by Eli Roth at the end of that, I would be so baffled, I would immediately have seen it. But, it does feel like Eli Roth here, if he's trying to make any kind of conscious effort with the style and the look of the film, he's trying to go Tim Burton. Which is an interesting choice, because I would never have put those two as influences on each other in any way.
It kind of looks like that. What was the last Tim Burton? The Miss Peregrine.
The Miss Peregrine's Home. It has a lot of that feel,
which I missed, actually. It was, I should watch that.
Did you not catch it on Now TV?
No, I missed it when it was on, so I'll have to try to track it down.
They played the hell out of that.
Yeah, and I heard that it was pretty decent. It was just quite fun.
It was pretty good, yeah, it was pretty good. No, I liked it, I think, when it came out. But this, very much same kind of tone. I did have an observation that I thought was very strange about it, which was, actually, if this had turned out to be the we want to market a Harry Potter spin-off for an American audience, this would kind of made a better one than Fantastic Beasts. It's set in 1955, I think, by the way. So it has that period piece feel as well.
That's kind of when Fantastic Beasts is meant to be.
Yeah, well, yeah, about the same kind of... It's post-war, isn't it, Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah.
Is it post-World War?
I think it's supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be. Or is it... It's pre-war. Pre-World War II, isn't it? Like 30s New York, maybe?
Maybe. I thought it was like 50s, but we digress. It's very sepia toned, anyway.
It is. It's back in the time when the world was made entirely of sepia.
Yeah. We had no real colour.
What colour car would you like, sir? We offer sepia and sepia.
You want to weird it off brown? We got you.
Yeah, time before colour existed. However, this film, very much colourful, very much a lot of colour in there. Quite impressive film. There is quite a beautiful sequence, actually, set in a garden. It's about midpoint of the film. Very beautiful, sort of almost Harry Potter sort of leaning, kind of Amblin-y sequence. A lot of wonder to it. And actually, might be the best thing Eli Roth's ever shot, if I'm honest. But, yeah, I would go so far as to say this is the best film Eli Roth has ever put out. But I want to stress that that's coming from me, and I have a fairly low tolerance for Eli Roth. I think his best film prior to this was Green Inferno. So,
and you didn't really like that?
And I was okay with it. I mean, it made a dude sat next to me on a train want to throw up, which was great.
Nice, yeah. That's probably more entertaining.
Do not watch over people's shoulders. That is rude. And if you do, you deserve all the horror that you witness. Anyway.
All of the vomits.
All of the chucking. Anyway, so, say, it's fun for the whole family. It has that great wondrous feel. It has a little bit of a sort of a live-action version of George Lucas's Strange Magic thing from about 6 years ago. Remember that?
That was terrible.
That was terrible, but if you turned it into sort of live-action and did it with people, you'd wind it with something close to this. I liked it a great deal. I think if you're a fan of the first Goosebumps movie, the Jack Black Goosebumps movie, and Harry Potter, this is a great halfway point. Rather than that actual Harry Potter movie where they just nicked the plot of Goosebumps and it was rubbish. Remember that one? Yeah. Sequel's out this year, isn't it?
Yes, it is, yeah. It is. I think that's what we're just going for with the title as well.
I think so. Fantastic Beasts and needless sequels.
Yeah. Fantastic Beasts, we stole all the good bits from someone else.
Fantastic Beasts, we all have mortgages.
Yeah.